back, everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend. We constantly try and bring stories and interesting personalities on our show to keep our audiences engaged, and who knows, you could be one of them soon. Let's begin by bringing to you our local artist of the week, a great recreation of a 70s Yesudas classic. Originally composed by Rajesh Roshan and penned so beautifully by Amit Khanna, this is a favorite among connoisseurs of the 70s music. And our guest today has recreated this especially for you all.
इस मुसीबत से बस हम शबे गम करते हैं, रात भर बालम का करूं सजने आयन बालम तड़पत बीते मोरे हाँ तड़पत बीते मोरे ओन बिना रत आयन बालम का करूं सजने आयन बालम बालमा आयन बालम आयन बालम का करूं सजने आयन बालम रोवत रोवत कल नाए आवे रोवत रोवत कल नाए आवे तड़प तड़प मोहरा बिरहा सतावे याद आवत जब उनकी बतियान बालम का करूं सजने आयन बालम तड़पत बीते मोरे हाँ तड़पत बीते मोरे ओन बिना रतिया न बालम का करूं सजनी आयन बालम आयन बालम आयन बालम बालम.
And it's time for a little break. We'll see you back very soon with lots more. Welcome back from the break. After gratifying our sweet tooth last week, let's see what Tasneem has in store for us today in Swat Se Swagat.
Swat Se Swagat hai aap sabka another episode of Z Connect. I hope you guys are doing well. We have a lot of good things coming our way today and I can't wait to share them with you. So if you're ready, let's go for it. Today, I will be making two different types of salads. Now, one salad is super easy, super simple, and that's the one we're gonna start with, and it goes in a jar. So let's start with the ingredients. Here I have about a quarter of sweet potato. Then we need broccoli. Here I have about 6 to 7 florets. Then I have a handful of spinach, baby spinach, and I have about 2 to 3 tablespoons of chickpeas. So we are gonna start off with our vegetables. All the vegetables are gonna go into the baking tray. Then we have our sweet potato. Okay, in this recipe, it's optional to use chicken. You can use tofu. You can just completely skip protein if you wanna make it just veg. It's up to you. So this is how you prepare the chicken, but I'm gonna be skipping it in the jar and I'll just put my veggies in instead. And the chickpeas. Sea salt, a little bit over everything. And fresh black pepper. A little chili powder or cayenne pepper. Now a little bit of olive oil, just so we have a nice even cook through. And then mix, mix, mix. So this is going into the oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 20 to 30 minutes or until you see the chicken and the sweet potatoes have cooked through. While our vegetables cook, let's go into the salad dressing. Here I have 2 tablespoons of hummus, so this goes straight into the base of the jar. To that, I will add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And to that, I will also add 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. And to finish it off, a little salt and pepper. Now, feel free to add a little extra salt because the salad dressing is what's really gonna coat all the vegetables. This is another thing I love about mason jars. Everything goes in there and salad dressing, perfect. Now we're gonna get our vegetables out and start layering them into the salad dressing. And here we have the vegetables already. But I'm gonna be skipping the chicken and I'll just put my veggies in instead. So first, a little tip. The reason I had kept raw broccoli out, because if you leave the cooked broccoli in the salad dressing overnight, which is how it's supposed to be, it will get all soggy and mushy. So you take raw broccoli, you drop it on the base layer of the vegetables that is directly in contact with the salad dressing. So by the time it's ready in the morning and soggy, it's still fun to eat. So I've used that. I'm just gonna press it all down. And then I will go in and add the cooked broccoli. Next, I like to add the sweet potatoes. And finally, our chickpeas. So it's kind of like chickpeas on the bottom, chickpeas on the top. And since it is a salad, there's never enough green. So we've got our broccoli, but we're gonna top it up with a handful of baby spinach. Just feel free to squish it right down because that's exactly what mason jars are meant for. Dressing, the broccoli, raw first, then cooked, sweet potatoes, chickpeas, and finally, baby spinach. So once the vegetables have cooled, close the lid Put this in the fridge overnight, and this is going to be ready for lunch the next day. Before you eat it, make sure you give it a nice shake so the salad dressing gets all over. Make sure to invert it so the salad dressing really mixes in with all the beautiful vegetables and it gives you the perfect flavors. So enjoy this Arabian salad in a jar, and let's see what the next recipe is. Let's get on with the second recipe now. This recipe actually comes from Russia. So this is a very popular recipe for them for salad, and the amount of mayo it has explains why it comes from cold countries. Now, if you want to make it healthy, you can use yogurt instead. So the first thing we're gonna do is add water to our saucepan. So we're gonna add just enough water. So here I will add my carrots into the water. And the peas I will add a little later since they are frozen, so they will cook a lot faster, and I don't want the carrots to be soft and the peas to just be a paste. So let's wait for the carrots to boil. As you can see, the carrots are pretty much done. So this is the perfect time to put the peas in. I'm gonna give it a nice stir. So the peas and carrot are now ready, so I'm gonna switch my stove off and sieve them out. Now it's time to combine all of our ingredients together. In goes the carrots and peas that we just cooked. And then we're adding 2 full-boiled eggs. I've just crushed them up here. You can chop them up, you can do whatever you like, but since I'm gonna be adding mayo, I like having everything as a nice combined paste. Now I am using sausages here that I've chopped up. You can, if you're in a rush, you can use sausages, but if you have more time, feel free to boil chicken, shred it and add it into the salad. So that's gonna be your healthier option where you can go with the yogurt. And last but not the least, I love these. I will not recommend you to make a salad without these. These are those little pickled cucumber things that you get. I've just minced them up here. So here I have used 4 of these sized ones. In it goes. I'm just gonna give it a quick toss to make sure everything is in, because once we have the mayo going inside. Now, mayo. So the amount of mayo really depends. I like using mayo enough that kind of gets the salad moving. It's nice and moist, so you can choose what you wanna do, but I think like 1 big squeeze here. Now you wanna combine everything really well. You don't wanna leave any chunks out without being covered in mayo. And of course, as everything else, we're gonna finish with a seasoning of sea salt and freshly grated black pepper. Now be careful with the amount of salt you use, because of course the mayo already has salt, and then we also have the sausages and pickles in here, so you don't wanna have too much of a strong flavor. Nice generous amount of pepper, and we mix it through. And that is it. That is our Olivier salad. Now we're just gonna plate this delicious salad and garnish it with a little parsley. Perfecto! I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Do try these salads. Stay safe by staying healthy.
For our jar salad, we will need a 1/4 sweet potato, 6 to 7 florets of broccoli, a handful of baby spinach, 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooked chickpeas. Once we have all of these ingredients in our baking tray, we're gonna season it with a little sea salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and olive oil. Now give it a good toss and chuck this into the oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 25 minutes or till it's all cooked through. While the veggies cook, let's go into the salad dressing. So here I will use 2 tablespoons of hummus, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, a little salt and pepper. Once you have all of this in the jar, give it a nice mix to combine into a nice creamy salad dressing. Now let's start layering the jar. Initially, we put raw broccoli, next we put cooked broccoli, then I like adding sweet potatoes and chickpeas. And finally, we top it up with baby spinach. This goes into the fridge overnight and it's ready in the morning. Enjoy your lunch. For our Olivier salad, we will start with boiling some water in a saucepan. To that, I will add 1 cup of carrots diced, 1 cup of green peas. Once these have cooked through, I will sieve them out. I will add this to 2 full boiled eggs, about 1 sausage diced, and pickled baby cucumbers or gherkins. Now I will give this a nice toss and add 1 big squeeze of mayo. Mix this really well, add some salt and pepper and mix again. Let's plate this, garnish with some fresh parsley, and our Olivier salad is ready.
Time for another little break, but we've got lots more coming up on the other side. Welcome back. Warren Buffett said, if you can't communicate and talk to people to get across your ideas, then you're giving up your potential. We have someone today who motivates people to speak, but he also shares a passion that is so relatable. Let's find out more. Welcome to Z Connect, Errol.
Thank you so much, Priya. Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
Well, thank you. And let's begin with a little bit of introduction. So tell us about yourself.
My background professionally is in the airline and tourism and the hotel industry, where I spent the last years of my life working. And for the last 15 years, I've been running my own event management company in the UAE and also training people and coaching people to be entrepreneurs. That's what I do.
Wonderful. So is it something you always wanted to do when you started, or it just...
No, actually, it just happened because I'd never thought that was the direction I would go in. I actually wanted to be cabin crew when I started off, in the earlier days, wanting to travel and hospitality. And then after a little short experience with that industry, I realized it's not for me. And that's when I moved into the airline industry. So I spent around 8 years working for one of the well-known GCC airlines before I quit to start my own company.
Okay.
And then while working, with my company, I realized that there's so much that's never been told to you, And I did feel later on, with all the experience and 2 recessions down, that I wish I had a mentor. I wish I had somebody who could tell me what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong. And I said, if I couldn't have one, I can definitely be one.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I started helping out people. And it happened very by chance. A few people came up to me and said, hey, can you tell us how could we do this? How could we do that? And that morphed into a whole platform of helping people out.
Let's now move on to something else that you love doing. I mean, I can see how passionate you are about your profession, but I'm sure there is something else on the side that you enjoy doing, you want to relax with it.
I love singing, and I have been singing for many, many years.
Yeah.
And it was something that started off in school. I used to sing in school. I think I sang my first song on stage when I was 6 years old. And that sort of grew into a passion that kept on growing as I got out of school.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got out of college, I got on my first band in India. So that's continued. In the UAE, I sing with 2 bands. And that's purely passion, purely a way of release, of chasing up, and keeping in touch with the music that I've been doing. So I sing with a rock band and I sing with a pop band. And it's 2 different genres of music, but it's good fun.
Then there was no formal training or anything, you just...
Never got into formal training. Sometimes I wish I did, because when I see the kind of talent that's on, that you can see today thanks to social media, and I see a lot of them are well trained and have that background, and I look at them and I say, but I think I've missed that bus now, because my voice has matured over this period of years, and I've missed that bus of getting it classically trained or vocally trained.
Yeah.
So all my music is more stage based, and it's not trained. Yeah, but I still have a lot of fun doing it, and over these years I've had good success doing it as well.
That is great. Do you compose songs as well?
I haven't got down to doing that, so I'm still doing covers. I'm still singing my favorite artists, my favorite singers, but I haven't got down to creating my own music. But I intend to do some music with gospel, so I've got a gospel album that I hope to get out soon.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
That is wonderful.
Thank you.
What about musical instruments? Do you play any?
I play percussions.
Oh,
so
okay.
I play the Latin congas and the bongo, and I also play a couple of other percussive instruments like the timbale and some electronic percussion instruments. I do play a little bit of the guitar and the keyboard, but I haven't got down to learning an instrument as such, except the percussion. And I enjoy playing the percussion because it's a great way of again, adding to the release of music, so it's got a lot of rhythm to it, a lot of, pizzazz. So I love percussion.
So, Errol, I'm sure in the world of music, there is someone you look up to, somebody who inspires you. Who's that?
Michael Jackson, I would say. I've been a big fan. I know all his music. I love his music. Another singer I'm really, really fond of is Bob Marley. I love to do reggae music. I love to do Michael Jackson music. I love to do, even in rock, I like to listen to Scorpions. I love to listen to a lot of mixed music.
Yeah.
Very fond of world music. But if you ask me about specific singers that have really influenced my listening or my taste of music, it's Bob Marley and Michael Jackson for sure.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Errol. It's been great pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Wish you all the very best for your future. With that, we come to the end of this week's episode, and we look forward to receiving your thoughts and feedback on the social media handles that you see on the screen below. Keep watching Zee Connect, stay safe, and until next week, this is me, Priya, signing off.